As a teenager, you have the most valuable currency, which is time. And trust me when I say that. But in this video, I'm going to prove to you and explain to you why, as a teenager or just being young overall, you are actually rich. You just don't know it. When I say rich, I'm talking about the most valuable currency, which is not money, is time. As a teenager, you have the most time than anybody else. Obviously, I'm not mentioning like little kids because they don't even know what the hell is going on. You as a teenager, you have time, which is the most important thing that anybody can have. Now you might have some reaction of like, what the hell is this guy talking about? Or here we go again. I've heard this before. If you have this type of reaction, you should definitely watch this video. This video is more for those people out there who don't really know this concept. Since you have the most time, you are able to take risks. You are able to explore. You are able to go on adventures. You're able to do mistakes, think about it, rationalize, and easily fix them. Now, when you're an adult, when you have responsibilities, you have a job, you have people to take care of, or you have a family or a wife, whatever, you don't really have the freedom to be able to just do something new and see whether it fails or not. It's way more risky doing it during that time than doing it now. Doing things now that you're young, you're able to explore what works, what doesn't. You're able to get into something new, see if you like it, see if you don't. And you won't really have consequences. As an adult, you most likely will. So, what do I mean by that? I mean that since you're young, you should use this time to build a foundation, for your future you can build off of. If you do not have this foundation and you try to build a foundation when you're old, it's not really going to work. You would have to start from the foundation and then work yourself up. But you can start doing this step, the most important one, because without a foundation, how can you build on top of it? You know what I'm saying? You first need a solid foundation. You have the time right now to do it and build this foundation, which will in the future allow you to build on it and improve and go as high as you want. But this needs to be strong enough to support whatever you're trying to do, but don't be under it. Build something first. So, what does this mean to build a foundation? This means to basically know things, know what you want, know what works and what does not, know what you want to do, understand, just having an overall understanding and being self aware about things. And I promise you, when I tell you that the most important years is when you are young. Now, just because I use the word teenager a lot, I'm overall talking about being young, which is that this could mean in your 20s. Your 20s is fairly young, late 20s, whatever, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. When you're young, even in your 20s, you still have this freedom. The older you get, the less you have it, the less risks you can take, the more consequences you will face if something goes bad. But now you're young, your parents take care of you, right? You don't really got responsibilities. You fuck up in something, your parents got you, right? You will still have a roof over your house, you will still have food, you will still have everything. You know what I'm this is basically what I'm trying to say. And what do I mean that you're able to take risks? This means that trying to do like I don't know, if you want to start a business, you can start that or at least build a foundation for that. So when you try to actually do the business, you have the foundation for it already, and you're not going blind. You're able to try hobbies like doing something that you think you're interested in. You just do it, and if you don't like it, you just fuck off, and that's it. You're if let's say you have money, you're able to like invest. You're able to put that money to something. It could be like in yourself. It could be just overall spending your money. As an example, if you spend your money in a fucked up way, it's not gonna be as hard as spending your money like that in the future where you probably won't have the ability to just spend money like, like it's free. So let me ask you something. Would you rather have a strong foundation now or try to get it way later on in your 30s or 40s or whatever? Like, just think about that. And something I just thought about is, let me give you this example. If a kid goes to school, let's say first grade, if a kid goes to school in first grade and he knows all of his numbers, he knows how to add, he knows how to read at a good level for a first grader, he knows how to do all of these basic things, what makes you think that he won't find first grade easy? It's easy for him because he already knows. He already has that foundation. He already knows the concept on how to do what he's asked for. He already knows how to add. He already knows how to do all of this stuff. But let's say he were to go in there to first grade not knowing. He would most likely struggle because he doesn't know. He would have to learn and build that foundation. Then, so you know what I'm trying to get at here? You see the analogy? So this is basically what I'm trying to tell you. Either you have a foundation and you actually know how to do certain things, you know how to deal with certain things because you learn them before you even like need them, basically. You know what I'm trying to say? So now probably the most important part of this video is how do you even do that? How do you even build a solid foundation as a teenager, right? Well, since you have the most time, you're able to spend the most time when it comes to using it efficiently. You cannot spend something you don't have, right? Adults don't really have that. This is what I've been saying. You have it. You have the time, so use it. Waste your time in a good way to build that foundation. So learn a skill, learn how to do something that can get you there. And you could learn absolutely anything you want. As long as you get good at something or as long as you stick with something, a skill that you want to learn, you will be good. And what I mean by this is if you're interested in drawing, music, coding, whatever, if there is something that you're interested in, do that and learn how to do a skill. Or like, no, let me add more because I just thought about it. Like learning how to sell, learning how to make money, learning how to invest, learning how to do this, learning how to do that. Those are things you can do. And getting and doing good habits, building a foundation. Make sure you do good things, productive. You're able to do good things, right? And for me, that would like me, I'm trying to have good habits to have a strong foundation. So what does that mean? Like I read, I go outside, I work out, I have a part-time job, and I'm trying to learn how to do things. I'm trying to learn to do even better things to keep building a stronger foundation. So when I'm older, it's gonna be easier for me than most people out there who were not ready. You know, like first grade. You went into first grade knowing how to do all of these things, where the rest of the class, the rest of the kids, they did not know. So they have to learn it. But you've been learned it. So you're good. Those are things you can do. These are small examples. Don't stick to what I'm saying. Think outside the box. Think of more ways you can build a strong foundation and stick to it and actually do something. Don't just stick to my horrible examples, bro. So yeah, in any way you can think of being productive, do it. And the main reason behind this video is that I realized this thing. That's why I'm giving you advice on it, because I went through this. I realized how I was living my life and I did not like it. Like wasting my time and giving my time out for free. The things I would do would be like playing video games all day, being on my phone, going outside. When I say going outside, I'm like just chilling, like chilling with, having a good time with my friends or whatever. But doing that consistently and just getting nowhere. So I thought to myself, like, bro, what? I don't like this. I don't like this feeling of me having nothing to do, just playing video games all day, every day. That shit is fucking depressing, bro. I don't know how people could just do that for so long. Like, remember, I'm a teenager. We can relate in a lot of shit. So that's why I'm telling you that you could be that person. Like, you could be with me going into first grade, knowing how to do stuff. Going into a class, knowing how to do stuff. It doesn't have to be one person. It could be many people already knowing what they are required to know. So I know for a fact those examples stood out to you and you can relate to it in some type of way, like, wasting the time and stuff. So if you're wasting your time, then where are you trying to get at? And another thing is, you should think about this as, let's say you are rich in terms of money. Imagine giving money away for free, like literally just giving it away just for free because you have nothing else better to do. That's basically what you're doing with your time. You're giving it away for free, unconsciously. You don't even know it. You just unconsciously is giving it away for free. Your most valuable currency. You're just giving it away. Because let me tell you something. Let's say you have money. Can you really enjoy it without having the time to enjoy it? Like, if you're old as fuck, you're not really gonna have the time to enjoy the money. So time and money correlate with each other. At the same time, you need time to make money. So if you use your time wisely to build a strong foundation, you can build money off of that. So yeah, most of you guys just do not even understand this concept. You just waste your time giving shit out for free because you're that rich. You just give it out for free. And then when you run out of it, you're like, oh shit, I've been giving so much shit away for free. I didn't even know. And now it's too damn late. What are you gonna do about it now? That you cannot get time back. Sure, you can get money back, but you can never get time back. That is why time is more valuable. It's impossible to get it back. It is possible to get money back. You see the difference? So if it is impossible for you to get something back, wouldn't that be the more valuable thing? Something that is rare, impossible for you to get back? And you cannot sit here and tell me you do not know how to spend your time and how to build a foundation and how to be productive. Because there are so many videos out there that can teach you how to do this. I'm teaching you how to do this in a way simpler way. I know for a fact there's way more detailed versions out there because that's how I learned. So you can learn how to do something. You can learn how to build that strong foundation. It's all a matter about, are you actually going to do it? Are you actually gonna waste your time? Are you actually gonna use your time in a good way so you can be prepared in the future? And just remember, I'm not just talking about money. You also need skills in terms of like knowing how to speak to people, knowing how to socialize, knowing how to be confident, knowing how to be, driven, knowing how to have a purpose. All of this, you can build it now. And all of these like little things, little skills, like being confident, being this, being that, that's gonna translate to the future. That's what I'm trying to basically show. Little things go a long way. Like I said, there are more detailed videos out there. If you guys would want me to make a more like detailed version on how to really like basically do what I'm saying, like build a foundation and be more productive as a teenager, whatever, I can make a video about that. If you guys are interested, just let me know in the comments and I'll be glad to do that. I have a question actually. Do you rather be 30 years old and being the person where you look back at your life and you notice how, like, damn, if I would have started earlier, right now I would have been in a way different level. And then you're trying to teach kids, the youth, teenagers, that they should use their time in a good way because that's the mistake you did. So you rather be that person, or you rather be the person who can prove with actions, with results, with success to like teenagers that, yo, you gotta use your time in a smarter, better way, and like do something with your most valuable currency. Which type of person would you rather be? Because the first person will repeat the cycle. You don't have shit, you don't have anything, so you're not able to prove that, yo, you gotta use your time. So if you try to give advice to people, they're not really gonna care because they don't see it. You're not proving your point. So it's gonna repeat the cycle. They're just gonna keep not giving a fuck and they're just gonna waste the time like you did, and then so on and so forth. or the other person who actually can show by actions and really like make them think and really like be like, damn, he really got all of that stuff because he did this and that. So I should be doing that. You see what I'm trying to say? Which type of person would you rather be? And like that ass think about that and that ass get an answer. And this could also be for your kids too. You know, if you have a kid, which type of person would you rather be? You see what I'm saying? So just think about that. You don't even think about stuff like this. So with the final message, lock the fuck in, use your goddamn time wisely, stop giving it away for free until you realize you're too fucking broke and you can't give out more time, and do something. Build a foundation. Your future will benefit. The people around you will benefit from the person you will become in the future. Just think about the impact you're gonna have, like I said, the youth, if you're trying to give out this advice, your family, your friends. Think about the impact you will have on them, being able to be the person who has a strong foundation and knows what the fuck to do. So yeah, with all of that said, much love. Thank you for watching.